Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another sinister episode of Fail PG. I am the Mighty Mage, and with us tonight is the Ross Boss, and the Goat, and Mr. Surge. When last we left off, our poor characters were in a small bit of peril, I believe. Mr. Ross's striker is currently stuck in jail. Mr. Goat's Noel is about to be poked full of holes by a sinister assassin type. And Ronnie, Mr. Surge's barbarian, is about to go adventuring to who knows what. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's do it.
I'm ready. Are we gonna start with Sergio's stuff, or are you gonna start with our stuff?
I'm kind of thinking we should start with you guys and try to get this
The cliffhanger out the way, you know?
Yeah, because you guys are looking mighty fucked right now.
I'm in jail, so there's no way
I
I can
suddenly feel like I need to be
Cliffhanger
speaking with a
rundown.
down south accent to explain how fucked you boys are.
I mean, Farm remembers how fucked we are.
Pepper's Farms remembers.
Oh, lordy. Yep, this is going to be a night.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And I won't point out that I'm wearing another Star Wars shirt. Don't ask me what the mood is about. It's just been
I
happening.
mean, I'm wearing a wolf,
Nobody cares, Krillin.
Three Negroids
but
and
it's
a
just for my
cockazoid.
brother Toy. I gotta wear a wolf for my boy.
Yeah, but he ain't here, so.
I know he ain't here. I'll beat him up later.
Goat's got to get some snacks so that he can cope with his character being carved up here.
Oh, I'm good.
And we got the good ale. You know, I'm in character.
Ooh, I like that mug. Show me that mug again.
I forgot all about that.
I know.
That is a nice mug.
I wish I would have bought one too when we were there.
Oh yeah.
You,
That was
you got
when we
your
were at
Capri Sun
MegaCon.
cocktail in there?
I recall that.
I got 3 cups.
Was
Two
it 3?
from I got 2 from Awesome Con and 1 from was it
Medieval
BlurCon?
Oh.
Or was it MegaCon?
I think MegaCon.
I
Because
got
I
one
remember
from
that one
MegaCon.
that you're holding from MegaCon.
Yeah, I got 1 from MegaCon. Yep, so I got 2 from Awesome Con and 1 from MegaCon.
Very nice. All right. Well, let's see.
Cons.
Stryker had just been returned to his cell after the flubbed attempt to squeeze out the window in the broom closet.
They got me locked up. They won't let me out. They won't. Okay.
So, Mr. Knoll.
Hey, Mister about to be tortured in the butt.
Oh boy, he's about to get something.
Do I need to play
Surprise butt sex.
do I need to play Butters what in the butt in the background? Is that what I just heard?
So, as I recall, Noel opted to lay out the whole thing, describe the siege of Lagash, and everything. So, Goat, I'll give you the opportunity here to maybe clarify or steer the conversation in a direction you would prefer.
Okay.
What are you hoping to convince your soon-to-be torturer of?
I'm gonna try to convince them that I know something that their leader, I know things, and killing me is not a good idea. And I don't know if this is like a perception thing. You're a dungeon master. I noticed that the straps are leather. I'm
Mhm.
seeing if I can kind of while I'm talking to him, kind of see if I can get him to break or something or snap or something.
If you're trying to show us emotion, your camera's not low enough for us to see that.
All right, fine. All right.
all right.
His resolution doesn't pick up sadness.
I would first say roll a 12 side for persuasion to see if you can convince this guy that you have important knowledge worth preserving.
I'm gonna get a critical failure. Watch. I don't feel good about this roll.
Especially if you're rolling like that.
All right.
It's like a jerking motion.
Oh yeah. I look sus with this one, right?
Highly.
You can't do that while I was drinking. Hold on.
All right.
Just choking.
Apparently, Jason didn't learn how to swallow.
I got a 7. I got a lucky number 7.
There you go.
All right.
You got another 7, and Jason learned to swallow finally. Look at that.
And Donnie got his whatever thingies.
I do have a persuasion. Wait. What's my stats again? Let me look them up again.
You got +2 on your charisma, so that makes your persuasion roll a 9, which is not bad.
Okay.
I don't know.
Not bad. Roll another 12 for dexterity to see if you can loosen the straps binding your wrists.
If y'all see me eating, I don't care. I'm hungry.
All right, we can do this, buddy. We can do this. Oh shoot!
Oh no! That sounded like it went off the
I got a
side.
10. I got a 10.
Is that a 10 overall, or you rolled a 10?
I rolled a 10.
Plus your
Yeah,
dex?
+2 on that, so
Okay.
that's pretty good. All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
So as you sort of finish your tale, you hint at the fact that there is more that you know that could be valuable to them, and they really should reconsider killing you. And as you're making that statement, you're very subtly moving, wiggling your arms, and you can feel the leather straps loosen up just a little bit. Not quite enough yet that you could slide your hands through, but you can tell that they've got a little more give in them now. You might be able to wriggle free if you really try.
Okay.
The master assassin who is watching you and listening to you as you're doing this just sort of grins a little bit. And he plays.
I have a straight face, and I have a straight face. I'm like,
yeah. He plays with the serrated dagger in his hand, and he says, "My dear friend, whoever said anything about killing you? There are beautiful things far worse than death."
I agree.
So,
then I say something like, like not smart, and say like, what, being with your wife or something, and then and then I laugh.
I shouldn't laugh at that, but I am.
Hey man, like don't pass your misery to me, okay? Don't put your prejudices and transgressions.
oh man, I gotta roll something for that one because he grins more broadly at your cheek. And he says,
And I'm like, I see.
I'm going
I'm
to
making a point.
enjoy this.
Then I tell him, it's like, I'm not that way, but I know a few guys who are. I just keep mocking him like an idiot.
That is the name of this adventure. Noel is an idiot.
Yeah. Survival instincts? What are those? No, we don't need those here. All right, well, now you've dug yourself in deeper.
Yep.
Is it bad when Dez has more survival instinct than Noel?
Yep. The guy is going to lean in and take this knife and just sort of caress your cheek with the smooth blade, not the serrated part, and draw just a thin line down your cheek. Why don't you tell me some of these things you know?
Okay. I convincingly tell him a horse doodoo story Um,
What's wrong with bullshit?
well, hey man, this is a children's show, I guess.
Sizzle! Who
Oh,
the fuck said that?
Yeah, right.
The fuck is wrong with him? I dropped too many F-bombs for this to be a children's show.
It's a kid show in Brazil.
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
Well, hold on. I gotta say anal first. Now it's not.
Yeah.
You're gonna BS him
Every
so
time. Every time.
I tell them they're I try to persuade them that Lagash was trying to portray them on a trade deal or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I say it with a straight face, obviously.
Roll your 12 side for persuasion or deception, I guess in this case.
Oh damn! It fell off the table.
Quit throwing your dice across the floor.
I mean, it's been helping.
Oh man, I had a critical fail. I got a 1.
Yay! Hooray for hypocrisy. I mean, what? As Jason continues to suck all the luck.
Wait. All I might do is, can I be like really wiggling like free or almost free?
Roll another 12 side to see if you can free your arms. That might be the only thing that saves you at this point.
What? I get double critical failure. I got a 1 again.
Because Jason is not only sucking the luck, he's eating. So it's double suck on the luck. I'm sorry, Greg. You only had one chance, and Jason took it from you by eating.
double critical failure.
Oh boy.
You're welcome.
You tried really hard to tell him convincingly that Lagash was trying to backstab them, and he very clearly sees through your deception and only grins more broadly. And he whispers almost tenderly in your ear.
Tenderly.
So enjoy our conversation. And though you try mightily to free yourself from your arm restraints, you make no progress at all. Actually, you may have made them slightly tighter for the action.
Freaking critical failures,
Oh crap!
Oh man. Wait, this is where I get plot armor and then what's her face? What's her name?
Riku.
Riku comes in
Good
and
luck.
knocks him out.
Good luck with that.
Uh-huh.
She's still dealing with the whole striker screwed up scenario. I doubt she's got time to get to you.
Yeah, right.
So,
It's all, hey, can we skip this striker and maybe maybe something happens in his storyline that he somehow gets to me. Maybe
Good luck with that.
somehow explosives blow out the floor.
I've only got one thing to say to all this.
Good luck.
Look who's thinking anime now.
No, right? That's some serious anime thinking right there.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, come on, that's one. I'm just just 2 bad rolls. That's an understatement.
Yeah, you had your moment there to do something really cool, like free yourself, and be like, aha! But no, fail.
I'm surprised I didn't cut myself with the leather straps.
I'm telling you, it's all Jason's fault. He's eating. He's not even muted his mic while he's crumpling all that paper and stuff. He's just it's absorbing all the luck away. Like the minute he started doing all that, that's when all the luck went bad.
Sure, when I'm play rolling, I get a 12.
Let me take some more luck.
I get a 12.
Man, what a dick.
So, Striker,
What's
we
up?
come back to you.
All right, let me focus now.
Now,
And,
what happens is he somehow.
No, let him tell my story.
All right,
He
I'm
suddenly bursts through the cage and charges up to rescue.
Plot
The earthquake happens, and suddenly falling through his cell somehow lands him on top of the torture.
Exactly. Give him that plot armor. Give him that really
So anime.
Sword
What he
art
wants
right
is
now.
so anime right now. I love it.
It's sword arted right now. That's what you got.
It is sword art. You're right about that.
No,
No. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? That's what this is right
Yeah, that's what it is.
There we go.
And no, it's not. But that's what I found on Max.
Striker, 10 or 15 minutes after you have been returned to your cell, you see a shadow detach itself from the wall again and sort of slink up to the bars near the door to your cell. And you can tell that it's Riku again. She's not even bothering to open the door this time. She just sort of looks at you and hisses, "Now what?"
Go find. You know what? He's probably dead by now. Never mind.
She kind of rolls her eyes and says, "You're not far wrong. They would have taken him to the Assassin's Guild Hall. There's no way we're getting him out of there."
I got an idea.
Oh, no.
Let's go plot armor. Let's go plot armor. We can do it.
No, I'm not going. What I'm gonna do is make a loud noise. When the guard comes, you kill him.
How does that help?
I don't know. I just want to see somebody dead.
Oh.
No,
Riku's like,
I
"You trying to
can take his armor and disguise myself, and hopefully we can go save the dumbass who got himself took it to the Assassin's Guild Hall.
She kind of looks
It's
at
high
you
IQ
dubiously
pretty
for a moment. And says, "All right, this is going to go so badly."
Come on, you can trust me, Spunky.
Oh. She runs off and hides behind the door.
Okay, so I look around. I see a bucket, the shit bucket.
Shit bucket. Hopefully
shit
it isn't
bucket.
full right now.
There's nothing in it because I didn't use it.
I tell you, I say roll to see if it's actually shit in there.
No, shut up.
The previous tenant used it.
Exactly.
It better be empty. I'm saying it's empty. I'm not rolling to see if there's shit in it.
It's not your decision to make. It's the
I know it ain't. God dang it.
Serge, flip a coin.
Oh, God dang it.
Which one you got this time?
I have not unpacked everything yet, so for now I just have a regular dime. It'll work.
Oh, you fail.
Hey, budget cuts at the moment, man. Budget cuts. Also, hi, fans. We've actually moved, and I took the studio with me this time. So
Oh,
what do we call it? What's what?
Tails, there's shit in the bucket from the previous tenant.
Okay, so he needs heads to win this.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, shit brain. It is heads. You are lucky as fuck. It bounced off a speaker. If it did not bounce off that speaker, you were gonna be fucked.
Okay, so I take the bucket. Hold on. This is an old school dungeon with just a big ass wooden door and bars on the window.
You're in basically a barred room. Yeah, a barred cell.
Oh, that's real old school before they even made a door. Okay, so what I did is just take the bucket and just go all against the bars as loud as I can, screaming, yelling, saying his mama's fat. All that stuff.
All right, you're banging away on the bars and screaming obscenities and slurs and stuff at the guards, and a minute or two of this going on, and eventually the door swings open, and one of the the Murad guard stalks into the room, and he's got his short sword is sheathed. He's got a short spear in one hand, and he just starts pounding on the bars. No, shut up! And as he does that, Riku detaches herself from the wall behind the door and is going to attempt to slit his throat from behind. Oh yeah, and very luckily for the both of you, that works. She just reaches up from behind him, and he has just the briefest moment to go, ah! And then she slits him from ear to ear.
Excellent.
Thank you, Rico.
Roll a 12 side to see if you get caught with the blood spatter.
Oh, come on. I know I was going to make it.
If you get a critical fail, it lands on your crotch.
All I see is just the Adam's apple. Oh, what the fuck?
God, no! Oh,
And then Stryker says, "I'm a real woman now."
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I got the 11.
All right, you managed to avoid most of the blood spray as the guy collapses to the ground, dead as a doornail. And Riku just kind of stands there for a moment, wide-eyed, with the bloody dagger, and then says, "I can't believe that worked."
What do you mean you can't believe it didn't work? You're awesome. You can kill. You didn't know this?
Yeah, but it was your plan.
I know, right? And I just sit there looking like, you know what? You're right. I can't believe that worked.
You should ask her, have you killed anybody before?
I'm pretty sure she killed plenty of people before.
Yeah, but she's a trainee, though.
To the end of the hall and closes the door, and then rushes back over to your cell, and after a minute or two picking the lock, manages to pop it open again like she did before. What you doing?
You did it. High five.
She kind of goes, "Yay."
When did you turn into Ronnie?
You should have told her. You should see what happens when you trust the plan. She's like, "What plan exactly?"
All right, so then.
Oh my!
I drag the dead body in to the into the cage, the jail cell. I strip him, take his clothes, put him on. Since they already took my armor, and might as well just say, hey, put him on there, lay him to the side, but he can't see the throat on the side like he's asleep. And then I tell Spunky, all right, this is what we're gonna do. You know where the assassin hall is at. You're gonna take me as far as you can, and then you're just gonna go and hide. And then try to get to the roof. If you see another window, get there. That's all I need you to do for me. And wait for the signal.
You really don't know much about Assassin's Guild halls, do you?
No. They don't never let me go into them.
There's a reason for that.
They always say, stop at the gate. I can't never go in when I get the missions. They say, nope, you stop right there. I can never go in. I want to see what it looks like. God dang it.
You go in there dressed like that, they'll probably just kill you on sight. Even guards don't get to go in there all willy-nilly. I mean, if they're anything like the guild back home.
I don't know. Let's test our luck.
Okay.
Well, Riku, get ready to carry back home 2 dead bodies.
Oh boy, I don't think that was in her contract. She kind of looks you over, and there's like blood all over the chest piece of the guard's outfit from when she slit his throat.
I gotta play for that. Take some of the blood and red down my nose like I had a nosebleed, and I'm like, and I run in like, oh my god, help me, help me.
She's just gonna like put a hand up before you even get out the door. Like, no, that's not gonna work. Inconspicuous. What part of? And she did you put your existing clothes on the guard that you left in the cell?
Yep.
She's gonna rush back into the cell and tear off a sleeve of the shirt and run back over to you and like mop your face up and then ties it around your neck like a sash or a bandana to try to like hide the blood stain on the front.
My video.
Uh-oh.
Yay!
Come back. What?
See, she is so good, she obscured your whole cell.
She wiped it clean.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
And she says, please don't do anything that's going to attract attention. I don't want to have to fight 50 guards.
Okay, look, this is what I'll do. I'll just go and see if I can get any information. Hold up. They don't have the little thing. No, see, you said they had a, what kind of helmet did they have?
I don't think I really mentioned it, but most of them just have open face helmets. The outfit that you currently have does not have a helmet.
We'll make it work.
All right, give him that striker energy, man. Come on, you can do it.
Yep. You can do it. All right, what you doing?
It's gonna suck. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do now. Me and Riku is gonna go back to that little hole where we tried to escape before.
Mm-hmm.
Once we're out, you're dead. I'm sorry. Bye. I'm gonna try to get him out. I just gotta. First, we're gonna try to get there without getting caught.
All right.
And we'll come up with another plan while we're doing that. Let's go.
All right. You start out the door with Riku in tow and make it through into the first hallway. And as you are walking down the hallway, another guard is approaching you from the other end, heading the opposite direction. Roll a 12 side to see if he notices anything funky about you or your outfit.
8.
He kind of glances at you and gives a curt nod and carries on his way. Doesn't really seem to pay any mind. You've passed the first hurdle. You continue down the hallway and turn left. And here again, another small group of guards, this time outside of a room. Looks like they're maybe waiting for a meeting to start or something like that. They're laughing and joking amongst themselves. And you have to pass by them to get into the final corridor towards the broom closet.
Here we go. 6.
All right. One of them kind of nods at you, but they're all kind of enthralled amongst themselves, and they also don't really seem to pay you any mind as you walk past. You rounded that hurdle.
Holy shit! You got that on a 6?
Yeah, you're down in the last hallway here. And you have the option: if you go right, you'll go into the broom closet. If you go left, you'll head towards the main entrance to the barracks. Which way are you going?
Oh wait, we broke that box. Dang it! So I ain't gonna be able to. I can send Riku up the little to the thing, and I'm gonna. This is going.
As you're standing there contemplating which way to go, another guard emerges from the left, where the entrance to the barracks would be, and starts walking towards you.
I'm gonna go that way.
Towards the entrance to the barracks?
Yep.
Okay. Roll your 12 for deception.
10.
All right. And this one doesn't pay you any attention at all. He seems like a man on a mission heading deeper into the barracks. You make it out into the little vestibule room that serves as the main entrance. You can see the benches along the side where perpetrators are waiting for processing. There's a really run-down-looking old fart sitting at a little miniature desk, scrawling away. He glances up at you as you walk into the room. He said, "Proud! Get over here. He seems like he's talking to you.
Like, who this mother? What you want?
And he reaches into a drawer in the desk and shoves a paper in your hands. Take this to Sergeant Bucket.
Sergeant Bucket.
Yes.
Where's Sergeant Bucket?
And you ask that, he kind of looks at you all squinty-eyed. Ain't I seen you before? You look awful familiar like. Roll 12 side for deception.
8.
Oh, yeah, you're one of them friggin' new recruits, ain't you? God, of course you wouldn't know that. Sergeant, but he's in the guard tower on the north side. Just get out of here, would you?
All right. I'm gone.
You walk out of the barracks, unmolested by any of the guards.
May I just point out what I said earlier about him and absorbing all the luck?
I mean, it's Wednesday or Sunday. I don't even know
No, it's
anymore.
Wednesday. You know what
It is
that
Wednesday?
means.
Oh, it's the. I can't say it. Wait, that's not us. Never mind.
After you guys leave the barracks and round a corner so you're no longer in direct view of any of the guards, Riku kind of leans over and puts a hand on your shoulder to support herself and is like, I can't believe that worked. That's two of your plans. That worked.
Some days I have good ones. Some days I don't. And today, you know what it is? Somebody's not with me. Apparently, I'm having good luck because somebody's not with me. You didn't notice that? Cool. I noticed that.
I wasn't going to say anything.
What the hell?
You got an angry Chinese man living under you or something? What was
I
that?
got an angry Chinese man on here.
Really? You better watch out for your dog, man.
Oh, boy.
Shadow. Shadow. There he goes.
Casualty.
There he goes.
Oh, looks like some looks like somebody eating some tasty General Tso's tonight.
Boy.
Okay.
We're gonna put a pin in that. You managed to escape the barracks alive somehow.
I'm not testing my luck anymore. I'm done.
And we're gonna end the session there.
We're done. Leave on a high note.
Yes.
All right.
Will Stryker actually make it out of there? Will Noel actually get killed? Will we ever see Ronnie do something other than walk around with other dead people's bodies? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, no, you gotta say GT. You gotta say GT.
Yeah, this is GT writing. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. First of all, this is more like Super's writing, not GT's writing. Let's be real. And second of all, GT's not worth absorbing.
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Only
no.
the Super Saiyan 4. That's it.
I think we're giving ourselves too much credit by putting ourselves to GT writing. You know. What we really wanted was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood writing, but not even close. But I mean,
you're suggesting that we even have writing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a bold assumption.
I was pretty sure it was just a room full of monkeys throwing feces at each other.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
pretty much. Yeah.
You throw out the script, you got something.
But Stryker's bucket was empty.
That is a good point. We don't even have our monkeys anymore.
We got the monkeys, but we got no feces to throw. That's how bad this is.
So wait, is this like the monkey room from that one episode of Family Guy? That whole joke where they all take a civilized break?
Maybe.
Huh. Best character ever in TV. Fight me.
All right, Ronnie, you're up.
All right.
As I recall, you had just left the healer's hut.
I did. And in doing so, the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to take a trip to go see old Uncle Eric first.
All right. All right. You make your way around to the market district and the back alley that Uncle Eric has his little crooked shack set up in. Pound on the open door. You can see smoke billowing out of the chimney. Yeah. Oh yeah! Come on in. How can I help you? And as you walk into the sort of smoky interior, he sees that it's you. And ah, Lassie, good to see you again. What brings you here?
I need a favor, Uncle Eric.
Oh, what do you need?
Today I just lost one of my comrades for the job I was working on.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Lassie.
I'd like to send him off proper, if you don't mind.
Oh, what can I do?
I'll need you to build one of your famous boxes for him.
Oh, been a while since I've done that, but I think I could put something together for you. Take a couple days. That'll gonna be all right. Need to get the materials and all that, you know.
Whatever you need.
You got 10 gold on you for the materials.
Here you go.
All right, thank you, Lassie. I'll get right on it. Where is the poor fella?
Back at the healer's hut.
Oh, yeah, where I took you in last time? The pallid potion?
That's the one.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. But don't you worry, I'll take care of it. What was his name, this young fella?
Oh shit! I just closed my character sheet by accident. It's where I keep all my notes. For all the people I meet. And his name was Lem. Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else I can do for you, honey?
Yeah. There's another one of my compatriots, young. Can't be more than 14. He's this was his first real combat, so this was also his first time losing someone.
Youngins restarting that, but then again, you and I weren't much older than that, were we?
You had me swinging a sword and taking heads by the age of 10.
Aye. Good times, that. Good times.
Aye. Thanks, Uncle Eric. Now, if you excuse me, I need to stop past the healing shop, and then I gotta go and see Burke, and let him know about Lem's condition.
Alright, well, good luck to you. You know where to find me if you need anything else.
Ronnie will give old Uncle Eric a nice gigantic bear hug style squeeze hug. And then she will depart to the item shop.
Okay, alright. So you head back into the market district, and there are, a variety of shops you could go to. Let's see what we've got on here. We've got a general goods store, and there's an apothecary, and the blacksmith that y'all ran into earlier. The other one besides Arak.
Yeah, I recall that. I recall that guy. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember which store was it where we got. Was it the general goods store? Where we got the healing potions? Or was it the apothecary?
No,
it was the apothecary.
That was the apothecary.
Yeah. So I'll go to apothecary.
All right. You walk up to the apothecary, and just as before, you notice that the door is closed. The windows are kind of blacked out. It almost looks like there's nobody home, even though it's midday and should be, peak business hours for anybody.
I'll just knock on the door just as I did last time.
There's a moment of silence, no apparent response from inside, and then you can hear the shuffling of footsteps, and there's and a little eye latch opens up, and You can see a pair of furtive eyes glancing out at you. Oh, yes, what do you want?
Hello again. I'm here to buy some
it-
potion.
It's you, yes, I remember you. One moment. Yes, come in.
I'll step through the doorway, and I'll just start curiously looking around.
As soon as you're through the door, he closes the door again. Can't be too careful these days. What with the invasion going on. What can I get you, yes?
Well, initially I was looking for health potion, but I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
I have a comrade who's terribly wounded. His last moments are coming, for sure. Might there be anything strong enough to help him along his way?
Help him along his way. What do you mean? Do you want to avoid the death, accelerate the death, or make the death memorable?
Is it possible to actually avoid it?
I don't know. I suppose I'd have to see the extent of his injuries, but I do have some rather powerful healing potions in stock if you want to give it a try.
If you think it might work.
I suppose, it's always worth trying when someone's life is involved, yes. Just a moment. Let me look at my stocks here, yes. And you can see him, he sort of rushes behind the counter and sort of disappears, and you hear a bunch of clinking of glasses. Oh, good lord. I'm trying to pull up my equipment list here, so hold on one moment. There we go.
Don't worry, I'm hourly.
You're assuming I'm going to pay you at all.
I don't assume anything. I've already stolen it.
You fiend! After some rummaging around under the desk, you can hear the click of a latch of a locked container of some sort, and then some more clinking, and then a moment later, he stands up and he places a fairly large flask of a peculiar reddish-orange liquid. It's thick like blood, and as he sets it down, you notice it moves in a way that is reminiscent of molasses. It's obviously very thick and viscous. And he says, "This can treat all but the most grievous of wounds, yes. It is a little bit unpleasant to drink, I will grant you. Definitely difficult to swallow. You might need to help it go down with something lively, like a shot of whiskey or something, yes. But if your fellow isn't, missing large portions of his anatomy, for example, it might save him."
Might I try this for a moment?
Try this. What do you mean?
I want to taste a sample. Small.
Oh,
Like a droplet.
No.
You
And
said
he's
whiskey,
like-
right?
He scoops the bottle up and clutches it to his chest. Please forgive me. I mean no disrespect, but I can't give away samples of something like this. It's too expensive and difficult to procure for me to give away. I hope you understand.
I do.
But I do have a guarantee. Again, as I said, if he's not missing large portions of organs or limbs or things like that, it will bring him back from the brink.
How much?
This is 70 gold pieces.
Funny thing is, I had that until I just gave Eric 10.
Mmm.
I'll tell you what. You say 70?
Yes.
For a small sample, I will give you 5 gold. And I'm not asking for much of a sample. Just a very small sample.
It's not as effective if not taken in the full dose. I'm not sure what you expect to accomplish with this. Yeah, we'll make it 7 gold pieces, and I will give you a small glass. Do you want it in an open glass or a vial?
Either's fine.
Then he disappears behind the counter again, and you hear some more clinking and clattering. And a moment later, he comes up with a very small, like shot glass sized piece of glassware.
Okay.
He sets that on the countertop, and he pops the cork, and immediately the room is filled with this very pungent smell, like bad cheese. And he pours just the tiniest little bit into this shot glass, recorks the bottle, and holds his hand out for the gold.
I'll slide him to 7. Easy.
He slides you the shot glass. I warn you, it packs a wallop.
Us country girls, we're used to it. Bottoms up. I'll just throw it straight back.
Okay. Let's see. Are your hit points at anything other than full?
4 is where I am at currently.
Yeah, they go back to full right now.
Well then. So, now, because of the description that you gave me for this liquid, I know that there has to be a troll moment here. What am I rolling?
Roll a 100 side. Ooh. For a Constitution check to see if you stay conscious.
Well then, I knew there was a troll here somewhere. Oh, for a second I thought it was gonna roll off. That looks like a 56.
Okay. You feel good, and at the same time you feel really bad, and you sort of stagger sideways for a moment and just sort of brown out, and then the feeling subsides and you straighten up, and you still feel in a lot better shape than you did a moment ago, but that shot had some kick.
Ooh, that's pretty strong stuff.
You see what I mean? Yeah.
Hold on to that for me, would you? I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna bolt over to Burke's office. I'm gonna tell him about this potion and how it might actually be able to save Lim's life, and see if he'll be willing to contribute the 70 gold for this.
He listens to you describe this, and he kind of strokes his stubbly beard for a moment and nods. I've heard of concoctions like that, although, to be frank, I always believed they were hogwash.
I'll tell you
Snake
now.
oil.
I'll tell you now, it's real. I had a shot of it. Look at me. I don't even feel like I've been in a fight.
He does look you over and notices that the bruises and cuts and scrapes that you had earlier seem to have miraculously disappeared, although you're still filthy as hell and covered in gore. He says, I'll spot you 50, but I can't spare more than that.
That's fine. I'll make up the difference.
He forks over the 50 gold.
Ah, yes. Finally, I've broken over to the other side. I now have 100. Wait for it. And 11 gold. Yes.
All right, what you gonna do? You gonna pocket the cash, or you gonna actually go and get this potion?
I'm gonna actually go get this potion.
Okay.
we're trying to. We like Lim. We want to save Lim.
Okay. All right. Back to the apothecary. The usual. Opens the door, and he is actually quite surprised when you plop down the 70 gold asking price for the whole bottle. I see. You're quite serious about this. Very good.
So, We got a deal?
Oh, absolutely, yes. And he grabs the gold and shoves the bottle over to you.
Excellent. So that'll leave me with 41. And I am a happy camper.
All right.
So we're gunning it right back over to the healer's hut.
Good luck. Let me know if you need anything else. I'm always here to serve. Don't let the closed door trouble you. Goodbye.
Good man, that one. High speed it straight to the healer's hut. Also, I do have a question about the size of this bottle that he's given me. Are we like a small size flask? Or
I would say it is a little bit larger than this cup.
ooh. So we may not even have to give him the full thing. I might actually be able to give him like part of it and still have some left over, depending on what happens. Okay. So for now, let's say. So what would you call this item exactly? What kind of potion would you call this?
This I suppose would be described as like a max health potion. Like the biggest, baddest, most powerful health potion you can possibly get for any amount of gold. The closest you can get to magical healing.
Nice.
Without actually having any magic.
I'll take it. So gunning into the healer's hut now.
All right. You burst into the healer's hut, and the poor mousy woman at the front just about jumps out of her skin with how abruptly you enter. And then she says, "Oh no, not someone else. It's too early."
No. This is for Lim. I think I have something that might actually save him.
You hold up the bottle, and mousy woman's eyes get really wide. She says, "Oh, that stuff." And she snatches it out of your hand without a word and rushes into Lem's room.
I'm gonna follow as far as they'll allow me.
They don't even make any effort to stop you. As you follow her in, you manage to go right into the room with them. And you can see Lem is pretty much in the same state that you left him, deathly pale, shallow breathing, bleeding through his bandages. The cot is kind of blood-stained at this point. Definitely on his last few breaths here. And without any ceremony at all, this mousy nurse tilts back his head, holds his nose, pulls open his mouth, and just shoves the end of the bottle into his mouth. And you can see it like so slowly oozing out of the bottle and down his throat. And he kind of coughs and sputters and chokes on it for a moment. And then his whole body goes rigid. And he just sort of shivers and shudders for a moment. And then lays limp. And the nurse removes the bottle, opens an eye, opens the other eye, checks a pulse, puts a hand over his mouth. And she says, "Well, it didn't kill him. This is the good stuff. It might actually work. We'll have to see. It will be some time, even if it did work, for him to recover. Come back tomorrow. I'll let you know."
Thank you. Now, question before I leave here: how much is left inside the flask?
Oh, she emptied it.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I thought I was gonna walk away with a little bit of max health potion, but at least I got to take some to heal myself a little bit. So, fair game.
All right.
And may I ask, what time of day is it right now?
I would say it's like late afternoon.
Okay. So I don't want to go stalking.
Well, you started out in the morning and had your battle. So yeah, late afternoon I think is about right.
Yeah, so I don't think I want to go skulking out at night to go searching and tracking for more of these guys. Not in the dark, no. So for surely, I'm just gonna go find somewhere for me to just like lay my head down, and I'm just gonna stay the night there in the healer's hut, just probably out in the lounge or something.
Okay. You ask the mousy woman if you can stay and just put your head down somewhere. And she actually motions to the room across from Lem's. Has multiple cots and one of them is empty. And she says, as long as we don't get any more injured or sick who need it, you can have this cot here.
Thank you. I'll go put my axe down right on the side of the cot, hop right in, hands behind head, and just close my eyes.
Okay. Noel, we are coming back to you, sir. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah. Well, I know I got my arm tighter.
Mm-hmm.
The way you get my leg, like did my legs get any give?
You can roll again to see if you can loosen the bindings on the legs some. 12 side as usual.
Good luck.
I think you jinxed me by saying good luck.
Jason is in the process of absorbing all of your luck.
I got a 2.
Oh,
Yep.
Jason indeed absorbed all your luck with that.
I tried to give you some luck.
You were doing it in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
I
Backfired.
I tried.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You strain against the restraints on your legs, but they don't give an inch. You're still pretty firmly stuck in that chair.
Okay.
The assassin continues steadily drawing his blade down from cheek now to chin, and then a thin, delicate line down your neck. Not enough to be seriously life-threatening, but enough to draw blood and be painful for sure. Then he says, why don't you tell me what business you have with this artifact? What is it to you? Do you even know what it is?
I tell him I know enough.
All right, roll 12 side for deception.
I mean, technically, that's not a deception. That's more of a nod to the practice game there, I think.
Either way, it'll be a charisma check, so go ahead and roll. Persuasion or deception, one way or the other.
I got a 6.
Mm-hmm.
+2, right?
So an 8 overall.
Okay.
And he says, indulge me.
Time to talk about Dead's dying.
Indulge me, or I may continue indulging myself.
Wait, alright. Oh, wait. What? Oh, man. Because I know you explained it Sunday. Why are we trying to, why are we trying to find the, sorry, one second. Give me a sec.
Is this the part where he forgot everything that happened in the first game?
That's kind of what I'm hearing, yeah.
That's exactly what I'm hearing. One second.
Oh, come on, man. You had all this time while we were going through the motions with Stryker and Ronnie.
Yeah, well, while he's figuring that out, I'll just give a little bit of... oh, did you figure it out?
Right. I tell him, dang. Yeah, let me figure it out. I'm sorry.
So now can I give my quick synopsis to the crowd?
Yeah, give the
Okay.
synopsis.
So,
Yeah.
quick synopsis to the crowd. Before we actually started filming for Fail PG, we actually did a practice game to kind of acclimate Goat and Jason into the world of RP. in that practice game, which we kind of just carried basically the lore in the world over with all the characters that we use so far. Except for me, I defaulted from using the same character twice. In that game, Deus, who is the guild assassin for Uruk, who you guys have heard in the first couple episodes multiple times, show up, and also Riku's master, or Daddy, depending on who you are, was one of those starring characters. We had an event where someone was using Evil Ruin to basically try and destroy everything. It literally absorbed and sucked the life out of everything that it got near. In that adventure, we ended up defeating said person, but at a cost of 2 people. One of those people being Deus, who was then resurrected, and this is the second person, who saved him. I'm trying to make sure I remember how to say her name.
Darcy?
No. Eleglan.
I'm sorry, I threw you off. Did a pause.
That was a different character, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at any rate,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Evil ruin, suck the life out of people, bad juju all around.
Yes.
Okay, I tease him and say, I'm trying to find something. We're trying to find something ancient, mysterious. We don't know.
You're right. Eleglan was the shaman who did the healing over in Uruk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Now this is where I have to go to my old character sheet for Deus. What was her name?
Yeah, what was her name?
Obviously, she was a really memorable character.
She was. I just don't
Lyran.
remember her name.
Her name was Lyran.
Mira. Hey.
I'm sorry, but there's just too many names to keep up with for me, so I have to.
You're telling me how many NPCs have I had to create for all this?
Yeah, but you have all the data sitting in front of you.
This is true.
And this is why I've been taking my own notes, but I have all those notes from the first game on Deus' old character sheet, and I don't have all of them on this one, so. I only have the people that pertain to Ronnie on this one, so.
So go. You're sort of waffling some more and saying it's something ancient you don't really know.
Yeah, it's something mysterious. We're trying to find an artifact out of curiosity.
He draws the knife a little bit further down. It starts to bite into your tunic a little bit, and he just smiles at you and says, "You can do better than that."
Well, this artifact could be used, maybe not, as a weapon.
Is that so? Do tell.
Of course. Apparently, someone in your city may know the information to this. Who? We don't know.
Oh, you wouldn't be referring to Kibao, our high priest, would you? The one who sent you the letter that you keep waffling around?
Yes.
And he removes the knife. And he says, I do enjoy our conversations, but they're so terribly circular. Could you, for a moment, tell me something that I don't already know? And with that, he's going to take the dagger and plunge it into one of your hands. I'll let you pick which one.
Well, my right hand is important for obvious reasons.
Masturbation.
No, for fighting, obviously.
And
He's gonna punch it
masturbation.
in the right hand.
Let me get me the left. He punches to my left hand.
No, you already called it. The masturbation hand it is.
Wait, no, I didn't. I said not in my
I think I'm gonna make that the title of this one now. Masturbation Hand. Episode 9.
I
Masturbation.
feel like that'll get flagged by YouTube, but good luck with that.
He stabs me in the left
Do
hand,
it.
and I look at him like I hold my pain in really hard. And I'm like, that was unnecessary. I tell him that's unnecessary, and I would like to see the proper authorities.
That was unnecessary, and I want to see your manager.
That's what I tell him.
Such a Karen right now.
Oh,
I say it with a straight face. It's like, this is not how you treat guests.
so, take 3 points of stabbing damage.
Whoops. Okay. Well, how much life points do I have? I'm full, right?
I don't know. What's your character sheet say?
Oh yeah, I have full life. Yeah. So 15. So I have like what? 12 now, right?
You're at 12 now. Yep. He is still kind of amused by your antics and the suggestion that you want to speak with the proper authorities, and he kind of purrs back at you. I am the authority within these walls. If you want to get out of this with your life, I suggest you continue amusing me, but also answer me.
You know what the sad thing is? The first thing that pops in my head is, oh, behave. Don't know why I got Austin Powers on the mind after hearing all that, but that's what pops in my head.
I tell him his assassin guild is a bunch of amateurs, and I'll be out of here in a couple hours.
Then you were captured by amateurs. I wonder what that says about you. Also, I will point out, how do you know that he isn't getting off on all of this? Just gonna put that out there.
Well, I did call him out on it earlier.
And he didn't deny it.
Just saying, man. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry your mother didn't love you, but like you can express it yourself in a different way. I mean,
I could.
Oh, crap.
I choose to express myself this way. And he kind of twists the knife blade in your hand a little bit. Take another point of stabbing damage.
all right, I got 11 now.
Yeah, he's kind of being a little bit serious at this point. This weapon, how does it work?
Apparently, from what I heard, it sucks life force.
Interesting.
Man, I say this in a straight face. I'm not squealing. I don't want to show him weakness.
Drains life force. How very interesting. You've encountered this before, or another?
I have encountered this before. I didn't know what it was, but yes, me and a few companions encountered this firsthand.
Interesting. And you, no doubt, secured this weapon for your city, yes? I know I would in your place.
Maybe.
You can do better than that. Come now, we were making such good progress.
I can give you a description of, the power you can obtain.
I am certainly interested in that.
Okay, while I'm doing this, I'm trying to loosen my arm again.
Okay. You can only wiggle the one at the moment because the other one's nailed down to the armrest of the chair.
Of course.
But roll a 12 side to see if you can loosen your bonds at all.
All right.
Let's go, no. Let's go, no. Let's go, no.
I got a 7. I got a lucky number 7 again.
Which is a 9 with your +2. So you can feel them loosen some more, but still not quite enough that you can slip your hand out. Although it feels like it's close.
Just start talking to him and keep working on it. Just keep making him happy. Making him aroused. That way he's not paying attention.
Was like, the wielder, I don't know if I tell him that I don't know if this was just the ego of the person wielding it or the artifact controlling the person, but they seem very lustful for power and very arrogant. Maybe the power, because the artifact seems to give people the wielder great power to level towns
and he just sort of waves a hand dismissively and says, yes, we all know the stories about, power corrupts and absolute power, etc., etc. The thing is, I rather like absolute power. Don't you? It's so pleasurable.
Tell that to Noel's wife.
Oh, this is why I tell him, it's like, are you sure you're the one with power, or your partner's the one with power? Are you the bottom or the top?
Well, he's dead.
Can I do a little like subtle loosen?
Sure.
Roll for it. Okay.
Roll again. See if you can loosen her up some more.
Let's go, no. Let's go, no. Let's go, no.
You got a 4?
That's 6, right? That's the 6.
Uh-huh. So you strain a little bit and don't really make any progress loosening it, but at least you also did not tighten it. So.
Okay, great. All right.
So he kind of runs a hand over your bleeding wrist and looks at the blood on his fingertips and says, "So, perhaps you can assist us. We know of these artifacts, but don't know where to find any. The document Kibao found might be a map of sorts, or simply a record of their existence. And tell me, do you know where I could find one of these?"
Well, I'm just as clueless as you are. That's why I'm here.
Ah, and do you think you can translate this document for us?
If it's in the Uruk language, yeah.
Roll a 12 side. See if you can convince him.
I got a 5. That's 7.
And he debates it for a moment and says, "Almost, but I think you're lying to me. Why would you lie to me? We were such good friends."
I mean, hey, good friends don't stab people in the arm. I'm just saying.
Oh, your definition of friendship is so limited.
He is
not
trying his hardest.
He's not wrong, though. I break Jason's back all the time like I'm Bane and he's Batman, and we're good friends, aren't we, Jason?
He's like, you're not going to give me the gift, are you?
The gift.
Oh.
Well, I didn't think we'd be talking about gift giving this early into a failed PG, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what that is, look it up, and I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, me neither. I
mean, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, right.
And with that being said, Good night, everybody.
Good night.
That's it. Episode's done. We're done. All right. He looks you over for a moment, sort of steeples his fingers, dagger still firmly planted in your wrist. He says, "What to do with you? Perhaps I will arrange for you to see this document, and if you can read it, you can tell me what I want to know. And if you can't read it, well, I'll let you use your imagination." And with that, he yanks the dagger out of your hand, kind of licks the blood off of the blade before sheathing it in his robes.
I like him.
He's gonna say that.
And I say something sly, like, "Oh, that's gross. That's cannibalism."
See, this is who I
It's so hard to play this character straight with you just constantly ripping on him.
like he's gonna make it without saying nothing. Nope, he says no.
No. Always ruins it. No. And the guy just sort of gently caresses your bleeding cheek and says, "You may get to see more of that later, depending on how well you perform."
I
Like,
like
sir, I don't know. I don't want to know how you perform. I was like,
It's like prom night with your wife all over again. I mean, what?
And without another word, the figure turns and leaves the room, the door closing softly behind him. And you're now alone in this torture room.
Okay, now I really start to try to get my arm free.
All right, 12 sides, sir.
Come on. All right.
Come on, Noel.
Oops.
Come on. The force is with you. Stop dropping your dice.
I got a 5 again. Come on, I can't get past
7.
Let's go 7.
You can't get it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Noel's wife will
Good
not
night,
be
everybody.
pleased.
No, I don't think she ever is.
I wonder what Dace is doing all this time.
Oh, somewhere he's probably
He's probably
his
dead by now.
spidey senses are tingling. Someone's enjoying torture without me. So, Stryker, we're back to you.
All right, Mr. Plot. Oh, come on, man.
It's
You
the
have to
man
make-
with the
You
master
have to save the
plan.
main character. No, you gotta save the main character.
He said say the main character. But everybody don't know. Spunky is the main character. They're just playing her game.
I'm gonna get mysterious. I'm gonna get a mysterious training one arc, and then I'm gonna like roll all like 10s and stuff, and 12s, and get like a huge power boost.
Actually, what you guys really don't realize that the main character is coming soon.
Main character, yeah.
Shout out. All right, time to go down.
Main character is actually Lem.
Actually, I think it's Howie. How to the
How?
rescue!
Rescue. What you doing, Stryker?
All right. Let's see. I am outside the gate. I'm pretty much in the clear. How much time has passed?
You don't really know.
Okay. Here's the question. Is it nighttime?
No.
All right, still day. All right. Well, midday, I should say. Because we got there kind of early-ish. Around midday, almost.
Yeah, looking up, it looks like it's maybe afternoon sometime.
Okay.
Not real late.
So, oh no, I'm gonna regret this. I really know I am. So I look at my good old pal, buddy and try to. I think I just got owned by a little kid. I just heard nobody's your pal.
I'm not your pal, buddy.
Oh man, the burn.
I'm not your buddy. I'm not your pal, friend.
I'm not your pal, friend. Oh,
He's
so
not your
we're
friend,
friends.
guy. I'm not your
All
guy,
right,
Not
buddy.
the guy, bro.
I love South Park.
I look at the young lady and I say, "Where's the Assassin's Guild Hall?"
I don't know. This isn't my city.
Know what it looks like? Cause you talking about I don't know what it looks like. So apparently, you must know what it somewhat looks like.
I know what ours looks like. And kind of what the Lagash one looks like. Although the Lagash one's shit.
I wasn't gonna say it, but you know.
Bunch of pushovers.
All right. Well then, so I'm outside the gate. Oh man, this is gonna be fun trying to figure this out. Okay. So what I'm gonna start doing? I got the little letter for Bucket. I'm gonna read the letter.
All right. Pull out the letter and take a look at it. And it's an order for cleaning supplies.
Did he just send me to the? Wait a minute. Is he a custodian? Is he a janitor? Is he the poop cleaner?
There's an order for a couple of poop buckets and a mop and some what is it? The animal fat based soap that they used in ancient times. Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna head to that because I'm pretty sure since he's a janitor, he's been in almost every single part of the palace or whatever the hell we was at. That place.
Barracks. Are you sure you want to go back into barracks of all places? You sure about that?
No, I gotta go around to the other side, so at least nobody over there would know what the hell I look like.
So, quick. I don't know if you'll be able to see this on here. So,
Oh, that's from.
this is the harbor where
Moron
y'all
looks
came
like?
in. Yeah, this is Murad. This is the harbor where y'all came in. This is the warehouse district here. And you guys are somewhere in this area. And that guard sent you to the North Gate guardhouse, which is all the way up here.
Jesus,
Wait, how is Stryker gonna save me from there?
never
I
mind.
mean, we don't know. They don't know where you are, Noel. They
I don't know where you at.
are. And
Yeah,
for
but, like-
reference, it's not exactly to scale, but this is approximately
Right.
2 miles in diameter overall.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not too bad, but I mean that's 2 miles that way. By the time I get back to you, you might be dead. So 2 miles is long. Okay.
Well, for where you are, it's probably more close to like 1.5 miles, but you know.
Yeah, that's true. Why you had to get yourself taken away? You know what? You had to open your smart mouth.
Why'd you have to be a scrub and let him do it?
Yeah, it was too many of them. My plan only works for like maybe 1 or 2, not like 3 or 4. Once you get to 3 and 4 or 5, you know,
And Riku nods vigorously. I'm not even sure how we're still alive right now.
Well then.
I'm not even sure how we're alive. I don't know how we're gonna save Noel because it's like a dozen and plus more in there.
And it's an assassin's guild. They'll have guards on every level. There will be guards hidden inside, just inside the door, that'll kill us the moment we step through. Trying to break into an assassin's guild hall is a bad idea.
This is gonna sound weird. Not really weird, kind of nasty. Do you think they got a sewer line that runs to the assassin's hall? At least underneath of everything.
And you can see Riku just sort of screws up her face, like, please don't suggest that. Please don't suggest that. No.
I'm at least trying to be a nice guy and save the idiot that got himself taken away.
Yeah, they might. Like Ashes didn't. They were pathetic. But Uruks has one. Murad probably has a sewer system. Oh.
See how nice up here is? At least it might be nicer closer in, and all the nasty stuff is down there. See, you know.
That's not how sewers work.
Hey, if they're going to tell me to go get this letter with poop buckets, a bunch of dirty rags, but I don't, you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure they at least somewhat keep it nice.
That's wishful thinking.
Shh. Trying to convince her.
We still don't know where it is.
Yes, but if we crawl through the sewers, at least we might be able to hear something, you know. At least him screaming, because I'm pretty sure he's probably crying like a little girl right now.
And she kind of tilts her head to the side. Trudging through sludge is great and all, but if it's just to hear him scream, I think I would be okay not hearing him scream and not trudging through.
What do you suggest, young lady?
I mean, do we really need to get him back?
Where's the loyalty?
I mean, he did call me a scrub that one time he was fighting that tree.
But you were a scrub.
What do you mean?
And I was a scrub that day, but he had to call me. He could have encouraged me a little bit more, you know. And then he almost left me in the woods.
Noel was busting your balls. He really loves you like a retarded brother, I
swear. But he is key to our mission, so.
Is he really?
Yeah, so if he gets captured again, we can run away. You know, he can die, we can run.
So he's captured now. Does that mean we can run away?
No, I'm talking about when the bad stuff really happens.
Oh, this isn't bad?
No, it's more like
annoying.
lukewarmish, kind of hot, kind of, you know. We just gotta save him, goddamn. His wife will kill me.
Oh.
Well, I mean, she'll be free of him, and she'll probably be happy as I don't know what. But she probably still would kill me.
Oh. I don't want to crawl through the sewers. Fine, let's go find out where this place is.
Well,
you go through all that, you finally
say...
convince her you don't know what to say next? What the hell, man?
I was kind of throwing off that she like kind of agreed a little bit. And I was like, oh wait, she is agreeing with me? Oh crap. So let's go see if we can find some information on where the Assassin's Guild Hall is, you know. Maybe somebody knows something around closer to the border of where they had us at.
Please don't tell me you're going to ask for directions again. I don't want to have to break you out of jail a third time.
I'm not gonna. How you gonna break me out of jail?
And she points back the way you guys just came.
Oh. See, this is what we do, right? You make it sound like there was somebody that escaped somehow. And we're asking, did they see him come from? We just start pointing at random directions. Did it come from this way? Did you see anybody come from that way? Maybe somehow, some way, somewhere like the Assassin's Guild is not that way. It's that way. And then we go, see, we knew you were smart. So then we start walking that way anyway.
Riku just like puts a hand up to your mouth. Just, and she turns around and walks back to the guardhouse and walks up to actually skips over to the guardhouse and walks up to one of the guards standing outside and says, "Hi, sir. I'm a new recruit for the Assassin's Guild. Do you know where the hall is?"
I swear, if this works, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
And
Don't worry, it's plot armor. It will work.
the guard kind of looks her up and down, like, how the hell should I know? Do I look like an assassin to you? Well, no, but I was hoping you... And how would you even not know where it is? How did they recruit you guys? Well, I don't know. Go on, get out of here. Shoot. And he actually boots her as she turns around to leave. She scurries back around the corner to where you were, rubbing her butt. Well, that didn't work.
I could have told you that.
Wasn't any dumber than what you were suggesting.
You know what? Let's find some other way. Wait a minute. What, that old guy that gave me the list.
Yeah?
Try to go ask him real quick.
Won't he boot me too?
I mean, it's worth a shot. I mean, he was right there. Maybe he knows. You know, he giving out lists and stuff. Maybe he knows where the Assassin's Guild at. Because, you know, they always ordering, you know, weapons and stuff like that. Maybe the letters got to go through him before, you know.
Wait. And she kind of pauses for a moment. And says, what if we make it sound like they need supplies and we ask him where to deliver them to?
Make it so, number one.
Don't look at me. You do it. You're the one wearing a guard's outfit.
Okay.
They'll just kick me again.
Alright, so then I start heading back over. I was like, hey, I got some more supplies that just came in for the Assassin's Guild. Where do I deliver them to?
Grumpy old guy kind of pauses his writing for a moment, looks back at you. You again, private. What's that? What did you want?
I got stopped and they have some supplies for the Assassin's Guild and I need to take it over there, but I don't know exactly where to deliver them to. Do you know where to deliver them to?
Oh my god, they don't tell you new boys anything, do they? God damn it, I've been saying for years that we needed a frickin' map!
I love this old guy.
I'm sorry, hey.
That ain't your fault, you're just a yellow-bellied, useless new lout.
Yes, I am.
Well, look, you go out the door here. You turn left. You go around the circle. 1, 2, 3 districts. Back alley on the left. All the way to the edge of the wall.
Okay.
And it's right there.
So is that before the or the
get moving, go on, get out.
Okay, I'm going.
Nice way to play that off, by the way.
I try, man, I try.
The improv here is real, ladies and gentlemen. The improv here is real.
So I tell her, let's go. I know where it's at. Let's go. Before I forget.
All right. And again, she says,
start making our way. We start making our way to the and I'll just yell just so the guy can hear me. All right, yo, let's go this way. We're delivering it this way, and just go. Just gone.
Oh my.
Gotta make it believable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So wait, am I correct to believe that he's 3 for 3 right now?
So far.
Wow.
No. I gotta point at the camera. Wait, where am I at? Pointing to you right now. This way, or this way? This way.
I don't know how it's arranged on Skype, but I think I am opposite of you on OBS, if I remember correctly. So Goat's in the middle of us. So
this way. I'm just gonna point this way like this.
Can't lose with that.
I just
All
do a
right.
circle.
Ronnie, we are back to you.
Woo. I am going to mute my mic for a second.
You do that. So
So, you spend the night in the healer's hut. Next morning, you hear somebody's cockerel somewhere cawing and beating the band, and that rouses you from a deep sleep. What are you doing?
first, get a nice little stretch going. Cot was fairly more comfortable than what she's accustomed to. I mean, for her, just laying in the grass or on a pile of hay is usually enough, but this was much more accommodating. So after she gets her stretch, she grabs her axe, walks right across the hall in Lim's room, takes a seat right next to the bed, just to kind of give him a glance over, see if there's been any change.
Visibly, you don't really see anything different. He does look like he's still breathing. Maybe not as shallowly as before. But other than that, it's hard to say. All of his wounds are still bandaged up and the bandages are still soaked in blood, so if it actually did anything for him, you can't see just by inspection.
Now he's gonna lean over and just say simply, "Keep fighting. The others will be quite happy if you wake up soon." With that, I'll just pat him on his head, head out the door.
Okay.
First order of business, I'll go to Burke's office before I get ready to head out and go see Burke and update him on Lem's condition.
Okay. All right. And you walk in, and Burke is in his usual spot, working on his paperwork, whatever it is that he does with piles and piles of paperwork. And he glances up at you for a moment. He says, "You're still here. You didn't get any more of my men killed yet, I hope?"
No, not yet. Lem, on the other hand, may not be dead just yet.
Oh?
It looks like
That
the
potion
potion.
do something for him?
His breathing's improved.
That's a start, I suppose.
The nurses did say with that stuff it could take a couple days, so just keep people going in shifts to keep an eye on him, would you?
Well, I'll see what I can do. Don't have many people to spare.
Well,
The city's a handful.
you got Howe and you got Cade. Maybe you let the two of them do it.
They've already been reassigned. Since you told me you were going out alone on this next venture, I put them on guard shifts of their own. We're just stretched too thin right now.
Well, at least let those two go over and visit in their spare time. Make
Well,
sure
what
they
do in their spare time is their business. I don't control that.
All right then. Say, where exactly you have those two stationed?
They're doing patrols around the outer edge. All the way around the city. We've had an increase in petty thefts. Don't know why yet.
I wonder. Maybe I better get started on my patrol a little early then.
Get to it. Time's wasting.
With that, I'm gonna head out. Now, here's my question. Before I try to leave out of town and do my thing again, obviously I can take the same pathway I've been taking for this so far. But is there any other reports in any other direction? I remember correctly, that is the south exit that I've been going through, correct?
North.
Okay, that's okay. So anything?
So I don't have a map for Lagash, but Lagash sits kind of in the same situation at the joining of two rivers, and there's a forest to the north, and you've been going out on this forest trail, which leads to some small villages that are scattered around through the forest to the north. To the south is just river, and to the west is riverbank. To the east is more extensive forest, and eventually river.
Okay. So no choice but to head north.
On foot, at least, yes.
Yeah. Okay then. So then I guess we're going back up north then.
Alrighty.
To the north.
To the north!
To the north.
Somebody has to play the flute.
Not another flute playing bad guy.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I think we
I
had enough
remember
of
that.
that requiem, didn't we?
All
What
right.
goofy name did I give him? I don't even remember.
Give me 1 second. I'll pull up the episode name for you real
I still have
quick.
his info.
Oh, do you?
Hug West Dankwood.
Wow, that's such a profound name. I
No,
I
that
could
was
get
the
a job in
last
Hollywood
guy.
for that.
Dankwood was the
Oh
one
no,
with the
was it
explosives.
before that?
Yeah, the one before that was Morlock Castian.
Morlock Cassian.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right? Hollywood should hire me for these names.
Yeah, really.
You do
Right,
better than
yeah.
half of their staffs in most of these movies, so
I mean,
I
it-
would argue to say
I
that
should
you're
let you
right.
name my NPCs going forward.
Pugwood, Dankwood.
Hilarious.
Wood? So you strike out to the north on the usual rocky and rough track that serves as a trade road to the nearby settlements. It's a fairly quiet day this time around. After, I don't know, half an hour or so of trudging up the trail, you don't really see anything out of the ordinary.
Am I near any of these villages at this particular time?
No, the villages are all a couple of hours away from the city.
Okay. So then, where am I currently? Like
Half an hour north of the city.
half hour north of the city. Okay. Let me ask this: am I near anywhere where we just fought Dankwood?
Yeah, I would say in the general vicinity of where the carts had been hauled up during that one raid, where you and Uncle Eric took on the team.
Okay, where we took on Christian. Okay.
Yeah, you're not quite far enough in yet to be where you fought Dankwood.
Okay.
That was a little ways further up the river. Not too far from one of the little villages, in fact.
All right. So I think I'm gonna keep going just a little bit up then, because I wanna be able to actually see if I find anything.
Okay, all right. You walk another hour or so up the road. You're probably at about the halfway point between Lagash and the nearest settlement on this road, and pretty close to the point where you and the boys sort of turned off of the beaten path and started creeping into the forest in search of the bandits. Looking around, you see a couple of familiar landmarks here and there. You think that that camp that the bandits were using might be a little ways off to your left and maybe another 20 minutes walk ahead.
I'll keep heading that way.
Okay. Roll 100 side to see if you manage to find the camp or if you lose your way.
Holy shit! It's 18. That's the first good roll on 100 side I think we've had in all the sessions.
As you go deeper and deeper off the trail into the woods, you do continue to see those little subtle landmarks, and you actually occasionally spy a bush or something that had a broken branch where you guys came through earlier, to denote your trail. And actually, a little ways further in, you find the path that the trade wagon that they stole took on its way up to their camp, and you can see the crushed foliage, and you're able to follow that path pretty much straight back to their camp. Everything is just as you left it when you grabbed Lem and booked it out of there. The bodies are still exactly where they were, although the vultures have clearly been at them, and the nocturnal creatures have started to tear into the carcasses. The cargo wagon is still where it was. The tents are all still pitched. The fire pit obviously is cold, but the site seems undisturbed.
I guess the first thing I'll do is search the tents for anything that might be useful or give off some information.
All right. Roll 12 side.
Holy shit! Really? Rolled a 1.
You go into the first tent and find nothing at all that jumps out at you. There's 4 more tents.
Can I take another crack at that first tent?
If you wish.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
10.
Still don't find anything.
Okay. Well, then in that case, on to the next one. That is a 5.
You see a sort of raggedy bedroll and a couple of what might be personal effects, a canteen, something that looks like a game that kids might play. Probably whoever lived in this tent just used that to pass the time between raids. But you don't see anything particularly interesting.
I'll take the canteen. I could use a new
All right. Mm-hmm.
Stop hitting the wrong buttons.
And add a blanket to that. That'll be the other personal effect that's in that tent.
Got that. Cool. And that was 3 so far, right?
That was 3. Mm-hmm.
Right. That one's a 5. It bounced hard. I think I almost might have had a 9 there, but that bounced.
So you see a small oil lamp sitting off to the corner. It looks like it's out of fuel. Probably was left on when you attacked the camp and just burned itself out. The wick is gone too. Another blanket, but other than that, there's very little there.
All right. Is there one more left then? Or is that
There's
all?
one more.
Okay.
There's one more.
11.
Okay. In
Why
this
did you get
one,
some good rolls?
you notice that the tent overall is generally higher quality than the other 4. And as
Must have been Dankwoods.
you duck inside, and you can see that the bedroll is in much nicer condition. There are multiple blankets, and they're of decent enough quality. There's a small inkwell and a pen, well, a feathered quill, if you will, sitting just beside the bedroll, and a small piece of parchment, as well as a small coin purse.
I'm going to obviously take the coin purse, but I want to look at this parchment. I want to see if there's anything written on it.
And there is some writing on it. The handwriting is difficult to make out. Roll 100 side to see if you can decipher it.
51.
Okay. You can make out some of the words, not all of the coherent sentences, but you get the general gist that it is a set of orders from someone else to Dankwood with instructions about train wagons to be raided and timetables, although you can't make out all the fine details. And it is signed S. Perrin. Peryn.
S. Perrin. S. Peryn.
Peryn.
Got it.
Ooh. I wonder if this is true. I will send it to the chat.
Okay. Alright, so I got my notes there for that. And how much did I get off of that coin purge?
2 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces.
So we're up to 43 there, and you said another 5?
Yes, 5 silver pieces.
So we should be at 13 silver, if I'm doing math correctly in my head right now. And I'm obviously going to pack away that letter to take to Burke. So what else was in there? There was a bedroll.
Bedroll, blankets, inkwell, and quill.
I mean, the bedroll seems a little too fancy. I got a good enough blanket. I'm good there. I don't really care for writing, so I don't need the quill and ink. So
Can't just splash in somebody's face. Go yeah. And then put their face on a piece of paper like, stamp of approval.
I guess now, before I leave this area, I will search that cargo that they had there too, because I'm curious to see what it was that they were after.
So you had looked that over before, right before you left.
I know there were like blankets. We only saw blankets inside there because I was quickly trying to see if there was any healing potions at the time, but I never really looked in it. So I want to actually take a look in it.
All right, roll a 12 side, see what you can find.
Rolled an 8 that time.
Okay. Some of the crates are sealed pretty tightly. The couple that have had their lids loosened or removed entirely, they seem to mostly have furs or textiles or cloth-related goods.
That's interesting. And the final thing I want to do before I leave is I want to go back to the spot in this encampment where he blew up the ground on me. I want to see if I can find any of this black powdered substance at all that might be left around to take back with me to show to Burke.
Okay. So you go back over to the crater where he buried this thing. And it's, I don't know, I would say kettle-sized, maybe 6-8 inches deep, and probably 1 foot 2 feet across. Kicked up a lot of dirt when it blew, that's for sure. The ground all around the area is blackened. Roll a 12 side.
9.
You see a lot of blackened material around the crater that this thing left.
Okay. So I'm going to empty out one of the coin pouches that I took. I'm going to dump the contents into my own. I'm going to then use the empty pouch to scoop up some of this black dust to take back with me to show.
Okay.
And since there's not really much more going on around this area, I think I'm actually going to head back to town now.
All right. You're going to head back to town, and I'm thinking that is where we will call it for the evening. It is after 10, gentlemen. Any objections to picking this up next time?
Yeah, no objections.
All right.
I'm good with that.
Alrighty. You want to give us a proper outro this time, Mr. Surge?
No, I'll let the boss do it for once. Let's see if he can actually get it
Oh,
right
boy.
this time.
All right, I'll do it right this time. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us on Failed PG. Thanks to the Mighty Mage, Surge, Goat, and of course me, the boss, Ross. Because you know I'll get copyrighted. I can't. I can't. I gotta say the whole thing. Because I ain't having WWE come after me. Am I wrong, Surge?
Don't look at me.
Hey,
You know nothing. Nothing.
I know nothing. He know nothing.
Just like Jon Snow.
Because you can't see him. Get it. Get it. Get
Bye.
No.
Bye.
Okay. But yeah, if you enjoy what you're seeing right here, make sure you like, share with your friends. If you got any comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to us. You know, hit that little bell notification so you know every time this pops up, you be like, oh yeah, it's time to see how these fellas fail in this PG. Get it?
Right,
Get it?
I failed quite a few times in this.
Wait, what, you didn't like my joke? My camera cut off on me because they didn't like my joke.
No, it was too bad.
It was too bad. My camera cut. It's like, no,
It failed the melanin counter.
That's
And
absolutely
with that
terrible.
being said, I'm out. They're out. SourceU's out. Are y'all out?
Yep.
SourceU's in and also out.
Well, damn.
But so that means they're in it to win it, but then they're gonna lose.
Okay,
because
bye, everybody.